What's going on, everybody? My name is Jason. You're watching Redfish Bluefish live on YouTube. It's Saturday morning, 5:15. That is March the 15th in the year 2021. Thank you so much for coming by and choosing to hang out with me here in the shop. We started about a minute or two late this time. I was really running this morning. I was a little bit behind schedule, but we made it just in time, I think. As you can tell, I'm just sitting here at the old checkout counter here at Redfish Bluefish, and as you can tell from the title of this live stream, I thought we would just get together and look at some fish, check out some fish for about an hour or so. Looks like we got 20 people in here right now. I got plenty of likes and all that. Really appreciate it, guys. I thought we'd also just hang out and have a little chit chat, and I could let you guys know my thoughts on the first week open here at Redfish Bluefish at the historic Green Bank Farm, and kind of go over experiences, a few lessons learned maybe. But before we get started with the show, we're not doing the top 10 early bird thing, but I do want to say I saw Sean OOTD, Laura Sutton, Color Guppies, I think Riddle was in there, some really early people. Late yesterday in the afternoon, we're already in chat saying hi and wishing everybody well, peace, and all that good stuff. So a few shout outs to those people. We got some awesome folks in here. If you guys don't know each other, please talk to each other in chat, introduce yourselves, get a little conversation going in chat, talk about, fish you like to keep, fish you don't like to keep, all that good stuff. We got Geek Boy, I see Jeffrey Watts, Color Guppies, Atkins, Nature Aquarium, EJ Fishes, the Enigmatic S, Zen Ginger, wow, Zen Ginger, welcome back, and my buddy Sean OOTD, Laura Sutton, I don't want to miss anybody. Scott's Aquatics, awesome people. Aqua Balls, another one of my mods, and good buddy down south from me in California. Lots of awesome people in here. Charlie Bright, Mr. Bright, thank you for coming by. Chubbs, got Jenny Lynn, Chattanooga, Ed, thank you so much for coming by, buddy. You've been missing my streams since I moved, my live stream time and date. I used to stream Friday nights, and it just got to be, the schedule didn't work for me anymore at all. Let me get rid of that cap. Yeah, the schedule didn't work for me at all anymore, unfortunately. With so many different things going on during the week, by the time Friday night would, roll around, just about the last thing in the world I wanted to do was live stream. I just totally burned out on screens, on electronics, on computers in general, since kind of what I do. So anyway, after moving our stream to Saturday morning, definitely viewership went down for sure, but that's normal. I think that happens to any channel that moves. Continuing, see who else we got in here. Chevy Fish, what's up, Chevy Fish? Kevin Leong, what's up, Kevin, buddy? Thanks for coming by. We got Jenny Lynn, I think I got Jenny Lynn before. Jeffrey Watts, Shane Ferruta. Awesome folks in here. Some serious fish keepers in here, guys. Seriously, if you don't know someone, just say hi and exchange information. There's some awesome many years of collective experience in chat right now. It's kind of the fun. See what else we got here. Let's see, Patty's Petite Tanks, awesome. Thank you for coming by. I've seen you in a lot of other streams recently. The other Tiffany, I haven't seen you in a while, I think. Ames Spiritfish, Vinoxky Tanks. Man, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for coming by. So what I think I'll do is I'm gonna grab the camera. I don't know if you guys had a chance to catch that super short kind of live stream that I did announcing, hey, our online sales are turned all back up. We're shipping exclusively with FedEx overnight now. We negotiated with FedEx and we basically got, I don't know, it worked out to like 68% off of list. Right? And then let me close this. Closing a lid, I saw it open. My OCD started burning. Anyway, we ended up getting I might be lying, but I think it's 65 something percent off of list. And then we ended up getting a much better deal on, a cut on, with FedEx and UPS. If you're getting packages delivered to a residential address, there's a fee that comes with that. And we got those slashed. So, anyway, I don't know if you guys got a chance to see that live stream. I showed some of the stuff we've had coming in. I'll give it a few more shots. Over here, you see we have, that's my extra sign. Move that out of the way, actually. I need to put it up. Here you see the future of this blue wall here. This is its future. We have 3 beautiful ADA 60p cube gardens right here, all ready to go. And of course, all the lovely ADA Nature Aquarium lily pipes, all the glassware that comes with it. And of course, what kind of aquascape, or, well, nature aquarium, I guess you could say a high-tech one. What kind of nature aquarium would it be if we didn't have some quality CO2 equipment? It's the CO2 regulators with built-in solenoids. And of course, probably one of my favorite light manufacturers for nature aquariums, good old Twin Star. Korean made and really good stuff. Oh, and of course our ADA light screens, or white screens, whatever they call them. Those go on the back of them, and you just put kind of a faint light behind them, and it just illuminates the whole thing. It's really, really quite fetching. Fetching, I like that word, quite fetching. And, of course, it would be cruel to have these beautiful aquascapes set up in a shop, but not allow people the option of building their own at home. And that's what we're doing here at Redfish Bluefish. Got some more beautiful ADA 60p aquariums, full complement of hardscape supplied by Aqua Design Amano, Japan. Got plenty of hardscape down there, plenty of rocks here. Got a bunch more wood up there, really nice pieces in it. Well, this has all happened in, I'd say, the last, 4 days, 3 or 4 days. So big changes, big changes. But anyway, we are not here necessarily to look at empty aquariums. We're here to do something of a tank by tank tour. And I'd like to start off each one with a name and of course a price. Nothing's free. And then show you some of these wonderful fish without hopefully my reflection ruining it. Apistogramma borellii are really cute, very social. Up here, hoping for some food, no doubt. Typical Apistogramma. Typical fish. There's a little tiny guy in here somewhere. He's under there sleeping. That's his little cave. You see the cave under the filter? He gets under there and chills out. He was a freebie. He was in the bag, and he was about, I don't know, not quite, I guess maybe one centimeter long. So these are borellii. Very, very yellow tint to them, yellow hue. Get that really interesting Apistogramma shape. Quite peaceful, quite peaceful. Yes, a dwarf cichlid, but as cichlids go, quite on the mellow side. I don't think I've seen these guys warring at all. I'm gonna jump over here. I'm gonna show you what is called in the trade Apistogramma SP opal next. Now, to be totally clear and honest, pardon me, Apistogramma SP opal is Apistogramma borellii. It is, but it is a totally different color morph variety of it. As I understand it, they will totally interbreed, and you don't want to do that because you will, you'll mix the lines and they're basically ruined. A lot of aquarists tend to be purists. They don't like hybrids. Some do. But anyway, these are the Apistogramma borellii. Let's jump down here and show you the Apistogramma opal. And you see their lights off because they're in timeout. They were starting to tie one on yesterday, and I saw 2 males not being nice to each other at all. Now, this too, sorry, let me sit down. There we go. That's way nicer. This too is Apistogramma borellii. But look at the color difference. You see how much blue is in them? Really blue, blue, blue. Very blue hue on this male. Red mask, very, very yellow, very, very yellow fins. I don't know if they're yellower than the regular Borellii. I don't think they are, but I think it's just the contrast of the blue up against that yellow that gives the human eye the illusion, you could say, that in fact these are more yellow when they're not. It's just the yellow really pops against that blue. There's a female. You see the female? She's really yellow and there's no blue to her. It's definitely a female there. Next to her beau, who I'm guessing is her beau. Well, you guys check these fish out. Let me run over and make sure that this camera is still connected. I've been having issues. Okay, we're still good to go, it seems. Awesome. So let me go up and give you a shot again. This is Apistogramma Borellii, but in the trade they're called SP Opal. Got these for $12.99, available at redfishbluefish.shop or here in the shop. And like I say, these guys, I caught a couple of them in here really starting to get nasty towards each other yesterday, which is kind of not usual, actually, for Borellii. They're not necessarily, you know, nasty. They don't have nasty dispositions usually. Next, let's go ahead and jump over here and take a look at these. There we go. This is the A188 Apistogramma Banshee Inca 50. There's some female, these are females that you're looking at here with the striping and the yellow. And that would be a boy with the tail. These have been very in high demand. People have been writing me many emails saying, hey, I want a male and 3 females. I want 2 males, 5 females. Very, very unique looking Apistogramma. They have some features that I see similarities between them and the Nissini, but these guys have much more spiky dorsals on the males. When they flare up, they look like little rainbow pincushions. Let's check out these little females. He's very yellow. And this fish, that's typically a sign that a female's kind of happy, and she'd be pretty happy laying some eggs. Not always, but it's a good sign, very good sign. It's a very young male. Let's jump up next and have a look at a guppy that I love. And I'm not a big fan myself of albino guppies. They're okay. They're okay. But these Japanese blue red-tail albinos, I love them because of their subtlety. You see the males? There's a lot of subtlety. I mean, there's yellow and red and orange, obviously, in the tails and in the guppy. It kind of fades in and out, back and forth. But I like the subtlety of this guppy. The Japanese tend to breed really pretty guppies, but you know, the pastel pastel colors, they kind of fade in and out, and there's a softness and a subtlety to the Japanese strains, and this one's no exception. Let's see if I can get this to focus better. There we go. I think 10 pair in here, 9 or 10 pair. So again, that's the Japan Blue Red Tail Albino. After a couple more tanks, I'll hop over and see what's going on in chat. I know most of you guys don't have the opportunity, at least right now, to come out and visit us at the shop. So, you know, consider this your free virtual tour. There's no way we can get through all these tanks. It's impossible, but why not? We got to start somewhere, right? let's hop over and look at these beauties. These are the koi sanka swordtails. And as you can see, they're really, really good quality. I'm very, very happy with these swords, extremely. Very interesting coloration. It's a really good one right there, this male in the middle. I'm sure most of you guys know these are Livebearers, just like guppies and others. Females give birth to live young. They do not lay eggs. The females carry their eggs internally, just like human females. Quite lovely. What can we look at next? Well, let's do one more, and I'll go back just see what's going on in chat. This is a tank that is very interesting. This is like an uber rare tank. Okay. So the Apistogramma in here is Apistogramma SP Rotpunkt. It's almost certainly an Alacrina type Apistogramma, but this is one of the many apistos that we have really yet to really fully identify and classify. These guys are uber rare. There's no, you're not going to find them around the corner at your Petco or even at most LFSs, if any. See these little guys? There's a couple in here. I just turned on the light recently, but they're starting to show the Rotpunkt. You see this yellow one? It's the largest one. And obviously, just around the corner from the yellow starting to pop on their body are the little red spots. So, come on, focus. Well, I said this is an uber rare tank because these SP Rotpunkt Apistogrammas are actually in here with something like 24 red laser tetras, which are possibly one of the rarest tetras around. So this is kind of a tank of rare fishy goodness right here. These guys sure are pretty. Let's go over and see what's up with chat. Okay. All right, let's see. I am in front of the computer. Remember to please at Redfish Bluefish if you want to ask me a specific question, have a comment. Also, Tetra says, Jason, I got here a little late. Could you show the Nissini? Absolutely, Paul. I will show those next when we get started. Looks like we have 62 in here and 32. Really appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Hey, Bentley Pasco, what's up, buddy? I have not seen much of you, my friend. And anytime Bentley is like super nice guy, very, outgoing, very helpful. I think that's what makes his channel and him, such a success, such a nice guy. But I have not heard from Bentley very much. And Bentley, shame, I'm just kidding. There's no shame. Actually, that means that Bentley is super crazy. They've lost some people where he works, and he's spinning plates. He's spinning plates with his feet at the same time he's using his hands. So, absolutely, Paul. I will jump right in with the Nissini next and show you some of those beauties. Really nice. Really nice. Sean OOTD dropping damn links. Thank you, Sean. Really appreciate that. Pardon me for a moment. Zen Ginger 2 and Leah Joan Jett. What's up, my nerds? Cool. let's, oh man. I'm gonna have to replace this laptop before too long. It's got one of those internal built-in mouse pad type things, and it's on the fritz. Ah, John McKenzie here with a very kind comment. John says, the store's looking amazing. Thank you so much, John. I really appreciate that. Truly, I do. Peplin Creek Aquatics. Any grand opening promo codes going on? Not just yet, Pep, but I was thinking before long, maybe next Saturday or the Saturday after that, we'll drop we'll do a pressure hour. You guys remember what pressure hour is, right? It's basically where during this live stream and this live stream only for this hour, we drop a promo code that slashes some serious ducats off of fish, plants, that sort of thing. We need to do something like that soon. Bear with me while I scroll through all the chat, the back and forth. Hey Atkins, Nature Aquarium asking here, how are the baddest doing? They're doing better now, that's for sure. When the baddest came in, there were a couple in there that didn't look so hot. They didn't travel so well. I immediately treated them and pulled through. They pulled through. They're looking really well now. They're typical baddest, fighting over food, acting like they're not interested in food when you put it in there. You know, a baddest just sit there and they don't move at all when you put food right in front of them. They have to consider it for a while, you know, and then they'll move and start eating. These guys they respond to food immediately, which is always a good sign in the baddest. A fish so nice they had to name it twice. Ron Dupree says setting up 2 high-tech dirted 29s. Right on, Ron. I mean, there's so many ways to keep plants successfully in planted aquariums. No doubt. There's the deep sands, the deep sand, the capped dirt. There's just, you know, everything but CO2. Then there's high-tech with CO2. All kinds of fertilization regimens. There's lots of different stuff you can do, and they're all perfectly valid way to keep plants. So it's awesome to hear that you are setting up some dirted 29s. I think that was dirted 29s. I think you said. Hey, we just got a $5 super chat from my buddy Bentley. That is so awesome, Bentley. Thank you. Bentley says, under pressure. Looking forward to my next trip out. It's been awesome watching your store come to life. Hopefully I'll be out before end of month. That would be great, buddy, if you could do that. It would mean a lot to me. And we got a lot of cool fish and stuff to show you. And I could pick your brain on some product and tank placement. Bentley is super good with planning and stuff like that, kind of as part of his career. But Bentley is the king of painter's tape. If you ask him to help you design something or figure out where to put something, and he walks in there and you don't have painter's tape, he's gonna let you know that you should have painter's tape on the ground. That tells you where to put stuff. And he's right. But yeah, we are going to get these laid out against this wall here. And I'm thinking that probably between the aquascapes, we'll have a shelf there and maybe one there because there's just so much amazing hardscape, incredible hardscape that I want to get in here. And it's just, I mean, that's one of kind of one of the secrets, in my opinion, to aquascaping. It's the hardscape. It's the hardscape. Everybody thinks about the plants, and then after that, you know, the tank. What kind of tank do you have? Is it low iron? Who made it? Blah, blah, blah. Forget that stuff. A secret to aquascaping, really beautiful works of living art, nature is living art, is right here in your aquascape, or in your hardscape rather. Start off with really good quality wood, good quality rocks, very, you know, aesthetically pleasing, like this stuff. And you can't have anything except for success. It's just not possible, in my view. But anyway, we're gonna have to probably put another shelf here and one there and have the aquascapes between them. We just need more shelf room, frankly. I'm gonna do a firmware update on these guys. I got these in. These will soon be available in shop, but I do need to flash these guys. It's the Twin Star Light 2, the 600C. This is the full RGB, and this comes with the adjustable. It's adjustable, so If you're putting it on something slightly larger than a 60 centimeter, wide or long, however you want to say it, aquarium, you should be able to adjust it. Got all kinds of stuff over there. So let me just take one more quick look at chat, make sure I haven't missed anything, and we will continue looking at fish, as I promised. Collaboration of curiosities. Good morning from Australia. The store's looking amazing. Thank you so much. COC, we're going to call you COC, Collaboration of Curiosities. Actually, there was this punk band that I listened to when I was a teenager. They were also called COC. I don't know if any of you guys remember Corrosion of Conformity. Remember those guys? Kind of a thrash punk band. I used to listen to those when I was just a wee kipper. All right, what are we going to look at next? Let's look at some, I know. Let's look at these guys. Let's have another look at our friends, Apistogramma Agassizii Super Reds. Let's get nice and close, focus on these little cadre of knuckleheads. They're just so mellow. They're just the mellowest Apistogramma I've ever seen. These Agassizii Super Reds. They're just perfectly fine, just just hanging out at the front of the tank, looking pretty. What's up there, little buddy? Oh, sorry, I forgot to do this first. Apistogramma Agassizii Super Reds, $17.99. See if I can get these guys to maybe take a little bit of food. There we go, that's a better angle. And grab some food. We're gonna hook them up with what is easily my favorite flake right now. I've been looking for really, really good flake foods. There are a lot of them out there. Fluval makes amazing food. But I came across, dun, 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 PE flakes made out of primarily mysis shrimp. I import this stuff down from Canada. It's made just north of me, and it is a really good food. Let's see if these guys are gonna have a little bite to eat this morning. Yep. Looks like they're in the eating mood. That's always a good sign. There we go. How about that? That's a better angle. Okay, now I do realize that I told Paul a lie. I said when I start, we'll go back to the Nissini. And I jumped right over and started looking at other stuff. So let's make good on that promesa. Okay, and here we are. Apistogramma Nissini. Look at these beauties. Come on, turn around so I can shoot you. There we go. These are jaw-droppingly beautiful fish. These Nissinis that I brought in are super high quality. I cannot find one single thing to complain about. And they really pop against this black sand. It's plain hard to get. It's a lot of females. It's a good sign. All right. Let's have a look at these guys. Very, very antisocial. Viejas. Let me go get some food. See if we can draw these guys out with a little treat. If I feed them over on the side of the tank closest to the camera, it usually draws them out. A little bashful. They're not smart though. I can usually get them to come out. It is pretty early. I turned on the light recently. They're usually cranky in the morning. Here they come. There we go. I was just over there seeing if I missed anything in chat. These guys seem to have come out. And look at that. How beautiful these guys are. These are Vieja cichlids. These are Apistogramma, for sure. Virtually all these first tanks when you come into my shop are almost all apistos, so. It's the wall of Apistogrammas. Hey man, kind of being nasty to your buddy there. Mean, mean. All right. Let's go over here. Let's have a shot of these incredible zebra akaras. This is akara adoketa. Obviously that's a male. He's kind of the tank boss. He's kind of trucking around, patrolling his quote-unquote territory. Look at this guy. Super rare F1 tank bred zebra akara Rio Isana. Now these are not fully grown, but they're not far from it. I do have 20 of these fish available. Actually, that's not true. I have 16 of them available, I think. These are females. They're really pink bellies, kind of pink. They're not fully colored up yet at all. Talking to a buddy of mine, Kenny E over at Danican Aquatics, and we were talking about this fish right here. In fact, we were just talking this morning when he was on his way to work, and talking about how the females color up and all that good stuff. Look at him, geez. Gorgeous. All right, let's move on. These are double veil-tailed neon tetras that I imported. I don't know if it gets any nicer than these guys. I don't think so. fact, let's just enjoy them for a moment. I like it when they school around lazily. We'll get some food. Here we've got a bunch of blue diamond head neon tetras in with a bunch of little koi angelfish. Some of these angels are super cute. Really cool markings on them. This guy's got a little black eye here. An orange eye and a black eye. And they are in here with some Moscow butterfly guppies. There's a male right there, you see him? Quite colorful. We sure got some diatoms going in here, geez. Whatever, as long as it stays on the gravel. Which it won't. These guys too enjoy a good meal of PE flakes, Mysis shrimp flakes. I'll show you. They really dig it. Very, very good food. Everybody's digging into the old Mysis shrimp flakes. Nice. Let's check these guys out. This is a cool tank. I don't know if you guys have ever kept these fish, but you see the fish that are kind of green, a little bit of green, a little bit of red on their tail, but they have a black line running down their lateral line. Those are black line rasboras. They're just an amazing fish, really, really pretty. I love that. I love that glow that they get, that green, that black line just really looks unique. Sorry, meant to do that. These are so-called quote-unquote black lace guppies, but there's so much color variability in them. Look, purple, blue, they have little green streaks in them. They're really, I don't know what to call this strain. It's not black lace, but I guess I have to call it black lace. It's not a black lace metalhead, that's for sure. It's related, but it's just all kinds of weird purples, amethyst, green, yellow. It's really bizarre. Like this guy's yellow flanks and purple fins. What? That's definitely not a black lace, but I'm at a loss for what to call them. Hey, somebody who may be watching this live stream after the fact, drop me a comment or drop me something in chat. Let me know what you would call this guppy strain. The weird purple and green and it's all over the place. Let's go see what's going on in chat, guys. Actually, I need to check the time because we're going to be opening the shop here pretty soon. Might have to wrap up. Oh yes, I see the time. And we are running short on it. Hey, cichlids 23 is in here. Dude, what is going on? That is awesome, man. You had social distortion plans? Sweet. Yeah, Fugazi, social distortion, corrosion of conformity. I mean, the misfits. I was into all that stuff. I'm still into it. Still into it. I'm just a little slower now. A little older, a little slower, but I'm still me, man. I'm still me. Kind of freaks out the young people, you know, when they see a dude who's knocking on the door to 50, you know, driving around an old beat up pickup truck, and then, you know, I throw the door open and they hear like Angkor Wat, corrosion of conformity, you know, weird music pouring out of it that they thought was like gone, extinct. Okay, Chevy fish, that is actually a really good name, dappled lace guppies. Like I said, they're definitely not black lace, and that's what they were sold to me as. That is not a black lace guppy. It is a lace guppy, but it's not black lace. I almost wonder if their strain got accidentally and happily adulterated with another strain. I don't know. Mardi Gras guppies, Zin Ginger. Hey, that's not bad either. They're really strange. The color, how the colors kind of bleed back and forth between them. Very strange. I only have one concern, and that's, you know, if I sell them as a black lace and somebody gets them, they look at them and they go, these aren't black lace. They're kind of right. But what are they? I'm gonna have to figure that out. Mardi Gras guppy is good. I kind of like, you know, I gotta be honest, I like the dappled lace. You know, that's I don't know. We're gonna have to, we'll have to, maybe we'll put out a poll. That's what we'll do after the live stream today. I'll put up a poll, I'll do a little social post, and I'll put up 3 options. I'll let you guys choose. Dappled lace guppy will definitely be one, and the Mardi Gras guppy will be maybe a Mardi Gras lace. I think, because it is definitely a lace. There's no question about it. It is from the lace line, for sure. There's no question. Maybe a Mardi Gras lace or something. Aquaball said, my rainbow shiners are breeding dress right now. It can't get any better. Aquaballs, you know what, buddy? It's this time of year, around April, May. They all, well, not all the males, but a lot of the males will go into their breeding dress no matter what their water conditions are like, because I have some extra large rainbow shiners here, buddy, and they're in breeding dress too. Check these out. You see the boy right there? Real pretty, pink, blue on his head. See if I can zoom in. That is a male rainbow shiner in breeding dress. That means he's ready to get it on. Let's get it on. That's what that means. Well, guys, we got to look at a few fish. Maybe, let's see, is there anything else really? Well, there's a lot interesting in here, but what shall I show before we sign off? Let me show you some of these platinum Dumbo mosaic breeder pair guppies that I have. They are super beautiful. Look at these big old Dumbos. The girls are the blue ones, and the gentlemen are obviously the shiny, fluttering guys everywhere with the big Dumbo pectoral fins. An incredible, incredible guppy. Well, guys, we're gonna go on ahead and wrap it up. I need to start getting ready to open the shop up and inviting customers in, help them make their next, hopefully, nature aquarium dream come true. Really appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with me. My name's Jason. You've been watching Redfish Bluefish. And if I can get the camera to stop shaking, I'll do my best to see you guys off the way that I love seeing you guys off every live stream when I can manage it, with our outro video. But before I do that, I just want to say thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with me, for all the support, all the encouragement, the love. There's lots of love that's been coming my way. And I'm sorry if I missed anything in chat. I know I've missed plenty. Walking around, can't see chat on my phone, sort of thing. But it does mean a lot to me that you guys choose to come by and hang out once a week, listen to me ramble on. Special thank you to my mods for helping things stay clean, stay safe, stay respectful. We don't need any trolls in here, that sort of thing. Anyway, if you're in the area, come on by, stop by the shop. Even if you're not in the market for anything, you're more than welcome to come by and just see what we have on offer, and maybe that'll spark some ideas in the old gray matter. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna sign off here. My name's Jason, you've been watching Redfish Bluefish, and before I forget, I wish each one of you peace, love, and happy fish keeping. We'll see you next Saturday.